Hello, guys. It is High Priestess Jamila. So I'm gonna have a little talk real quick, and I want y'all to really listen very carefully because there's about to be some extreme changes that are about to go down in my life, in my career, in on YouTube, just everything. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and um and also make sure that you show some support by hitting the thumbs up. So I want to talk to you guys about a weird phenomenon. And this is something that we're going to remember, but everybody is going to get past the weirdness of it all. So have you ever wondered what is wrong with some of these men out here these days, especially when it comes to Black men? When you see Black men or any man, but I see this a lot in the Black community, to where there is a very narcissistic, sort of mentally ill, misogynistic, abusive, weird um male, and he's like seemingly controlling these other men in his group. You know what they almost always do? Because I had one of these types of men ruin my relationship. Definitely did. And I want y'all to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Because the first thing that we'll say is, oh, these men ain't nothing, and that man ain't no good. For him to be chilling with the enemy that just disrespected you to the point of no return, and you chilling with this enemy. So what we all can assume is that the controlling, narcissistic, manipulative, bitter man has some kind of mind control over these men. That to me is a demon that must be slayed, because we're all watching it publicly. We saw an extremely bitter, toxic, jealous man get jealous over me talking about my ex. This guy is my ex, and that was actually one of the reasons why. And the reasons why is because not only does this man think that because he can control this group of people and have them making a complete fool out of themselves in public, for some reason, he got the wrong idea that he could control me. Because a couple of years ago, this guy came to me. He did a live, and I don't even know. I've never met this man. He's nobody to me, but he did a live, and he told me, he said, I control your vagina. And at the time I did work on him, because any strange man in social media, you bring up my vagina, you getting cursed. Okay. But cursing people don't necessarily help. It's much more complicated than that. So I'm sitting here looking, and I see this dude who has been extremely disrespectful to me and my ex, all up in his face, and my ex being cool with him. Isn't that kind of strange? I'm not roasting my ex, because he's my ex. Okay. But you got to wonder, what demon is allowing this debacle? mean, we're not even going to talk about loyalty. First of all, if you're loyal to someone, that's what women expect. And so it's water under the bridge, essentially. But for some reason, this guy, I was not saying anything to him. And we all know that my ex hangs around with a bunch of people that hate me. We all know that. That's why we're not together. Okay. But what's strange is that I was not saying anything to him. In fact, this guy that is finished, he done. He ain't got no, he's everything is finito. All of it, just simply because of the fact that I've been getting disrespected. Now, I wasn't really saying anything. I was just laughing, having a good time. All of a sudden, this man gets to calling me all kind of nigger bitches and whores and throwing up details that I couldn't help at the time about my relationship with my ex, being extremely abusive and disrespectful to my children. You ever stop to wonder, what is this man's special power that you would be allowed to do that? And how do we stop it? How do we stop that from happening? Now, the one thing I can tell you is that if you deal with a man, you got to deal with a man that's free, a free agent. You can't deal with a man that's dealing with other men that are able to run them. You can't. Okay. Because these men will think that they can run you. So that's why this dude was talking to me 2 years ago, because he thinks that he's running game and he thinks that he has power over my ex and he thinks that he has power over me. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Beware of these types of men and put the worst curse. They have to have a death curse on them. It has to be a death curse, a doom curse. Somebody like that got to be destroyed. It's almost like a vampiric effect. You would be cool with somebody that disrespected your ex. Something ain't right with that. And that's okay though, because we forgive my ex, we forgive him. But this guy that we're talking about, if you get a guy like that in your life that's running behind your men, you must put death magic on him. Death magic. It's got to be death magic specifically. And it's not just magic, it's necromancy. You have to ruin their life. So the curse that I put on this person is going to make him lose his job because he's been basically stalking me on the website, on this website. He's been trying to flex on me for quite some time, but he's cursed already. Now he's going to lose his job. He's going to lose his house. Trust me, he's going to lose everything. And I got a new breakup testimonial coming up too. I'm going to post it as soon as she gets done with it. So first of all, if you notice that there's a man that's hanging around your man or your ex, your baby daddy, you don't even let your baby daddy do that. Okay, and they gonna cry and go woo woo woo, boo hoo hoo. You know, the man that wants to control another man, because really deep down he hates women and he hates you. This is a crazy phenomenon that I've actually seen happen with other women, but usually it's a man in your dude's family. So this man wants to control other men. And I'm wondering what contract or deal he made with what demon, because I noticed that there was this female that bowed down to him. And she thinks he's an ugly ogre, but she's cool with him now. But that's only because he's controlling her. So respect all loss for people like that. Okay. they have to be stopped. If you got somebody hanging around your, because I remember violent threats against me. Have your man doing violent threats against you? Very toxic and parasitic. You ever see a group of black men totally under the mind control of somebody like that and how stupid it looks? Like all of them. Every last one of them are under this man's mind control. As a woman, it is your job to destroy that man. So that's why I did that death curse on him. I'll link the video to y'all. Hold on. He threw. Let me show y'all real quick. I did a death curse on a destructive enemy earlier today. I'm gonna, in case you guys missed that. If I felt that much disrespect for a woman that my so-called friend had dated previously, I wouldn't be able to be around said friend. You would think it would be obvious. How do you manage to pull that off online? Now that's really strange, but you never know. So basically, a man that does that, he typically will have resources. This is when you do death magic. This is when you make them lose their jobs. This is when you let them know what the what's up is. So the man that did that to me, that's doing that to me right now currently, you're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your house. You're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose, lose, lose. Sometimes you have to do blood magic on them. Okay? If you haven't conserved any of your free-flowing menstrual blood, ladies, then go on and get them pads out. Go ahead and reanimate that blood that's dried up and put the blood on it. Oh, trust and believe. And I'll forget all about it, like, honestly. Something ain't right with that situation, and we all know how weird it is. It's a demon. And the demon is slayed already. Trust and believe. Y'all about to see it happen. He ain't gonna have no friends. Ain't nobody gonna want to play with him. Mm-hmm. Especially my ex. Ain't nobody gonna want to talk to you. You ain't gonna be on nobody's panel. And, it's too late at this point because, I've been inconvenienced. We've sat here and watched it. It looks pretty disgusting. Being disrespectful to me when you should literally be showing me the utmost respect. Mad and angry, bitter and jealous. Mm-hmm. Beware of those kind of men. It almost makes your man look gay or something. Like, what the hell is this? But they not. They not. Something else going down. Now, imagine as a woman, and I've actually had a woman try to do this to me. She ended up coming over my house threatening me. She became friends with me just so that she could try to break me up with my ex. Imagine as a woman if I just allowed a woman to come into my life and run my life, my personal life. Now, nobody has ever done that. But this is for business purposes that I'd like to use this guy as an example. I want to show y'all how very, very destructive Jamila can be. I don't appreciate this guy being extremely disrespectful to me. I don't appreciate all these people hanging around my ex that got this disdain for me. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that this dude literally bought my name up and he's doing stuff like, I believe that this guy and another one, and I got both of them, both of you, both of you gonna end up getting ran off of YouTube. Both of you are gonna end up losing your jobs, and you might end up in jail. Hmm. That's a very dangerous man because how do you know, like you think that he has a limit to who he's going to disrespect? You think he respects your children, your family? I'm going to go ahead and take care of Jimmy before he do anything to do harm to somebody. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm going to go on it. I'm going to go on and take care of you. Okay, make sure that you take your Muppet looking ass on somewhere and never come back around. Now that's just straight up and down. And I don't know what you think you doing. Like, really, literally, because I started dating my ex, then he became friends with him, and then he tried to control and run and manipulate both of us. Oh, you gonna realize that God is a woman. We all know he actually hates women. Any man that can show that kind of hatred and anger towards any woman hates women. And you don't belong here then. If you hate women, maybe you shouldn't be here. I mean, don't that make sense to y'all? If the man don't like women, he obviously don't like women. My ex loves women. My ex is not gay. My ex don't even like this person. So another thing that you have to do, though, you have to talk to Satan or Lucifer. Okay, whichever one. And basically what needs to happen is that whatever influence that that said man has gots to go. Next thing and Kali Ma is already coming into play, the Gabana. Jimmy, oh, y'all about to see, he gonna be sick. He gonna be sick. He probably gonna be running around here trying to threaten me, but it ain't gonna matter. It's not. I'm just telling y'all, and I've heard of women, like women have came to me and complained about men like Jimmy. So as the clock ticks, and from what Kali Ma's telling me and Lilith right now, that dude ain't got long to live. He ain't got long to live, and ain't nobody gonna save him. They are going to literally drain the life out of him, literally. First of all, you real lame to live your life like that, literally a secret stalker, a op. So he's definitely my ex's op, but he shows his hatred and his disdain towards him, towards me. Is that not the truth? Okay. So basically, what's getting ready to play out is going to be something that's been a long time coming. And it's not that I want my ex to argue with him for what you're just some loser online, right? That's pretty much what you are. I don't need for him to do that. And I'm not trying to add no stress to my ex's life. So, basically the way Jimmy is going to go, he's going to go peacefully and he's going to go like a passing ship in the night very quietly is basically where he's going to go. I'm just telling you, y'all not going to see him around. Anybody that is disrespecting me is not going to be allowed around my ex because that lets us all know that y'all hate my ex. Is that not a lie? Like, if you saw somebody, like, I still care about my ex, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I was like, fuck these people on this website. And I'm not gonna, even though my ex he's talked shit about me before, whatever. I know what the what's up is, okay? And I'm very, very, very woke. You're gonna stay away from them. And you're gonna stay and you know what? You gonna stay away from everybody, Jimmy. Everybody. Everybody. You're out of here. You're done. And that is just what it is, Jimmy. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not even angry at my ex. I still love him. He's cool. It's you. And you know what's crazy is that I'll make it so that nobody even remembers you. Okay. In fact, my spirit's got a lot of and my ex can't protect you. The buck stopped here. You shouldn't have been disrespecting me. And then all up in this man's face. I'm not accepting any apologies from you. And I'm going to tell you what demon Jimmy works with, the demon of stupidity. He done. He threw watch. Watch. And a lot of the other ones too. But him base you know what? I don't have a problem with my ex's enemies that are not all up in his face, playing in his face. But when you his literal enemy and you playing up in his face, that's when I have a problem with you. Because we all know you his enemy. And we all know you ain't no good. Right? Okay. He wants to control the people on YouTube as well as the people on YouTube's lives and their person. Literally, that's what he wants to do. And see, people have complained about that in that sector. He'll say, I ain't trying to control nobody. Yeah, you are, but the jig is up. And I'm going to give you a little pardon gift too. You're going to lose your job. You're probably going to lose one of them fingers. He going to lose a limb. Something bad going to happen to Jimmy. I'm not even going to lie to y'all on that. And the reason why is because I'm telling the truth. Watch him. If y'all watch Jimmy, watch him closely. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then you're being educated right now, just basically. But if y'all watch Jimmy, watch how he goes down, all the way down. Okay? Because that demon is gone. He don't have his demon no more. We destroyed that. So he basically has no power whatsoever. That demon been gone. And see, basically what's going to end up happening is that everybody going to go at him in that sector. Everybody going to go at him. It just is what it is. Hell, I'm a woman and I went through it. I went through that sector all going. But see, I got a feeling that Jimmy ain't going to be able to handle it because he's too far in his ego, which I don't know where he got an ego from because he literally looks like a damn ogre. You know, don't get mad. Okay. What is he going to do with his life? He's going to lose his job. The job is gone. I don't have to call your see, this is the case where you need to make somebody lose their job. If I were purposely trying to mess with you and the way that he was messing with me and my company, the way Jimmy's trying to mess with me and my company, Divine Services, if I were doing that to somebody, then they would be able to do the same thing to me. Well, nobody can do that to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to call your job to make you lose your job. You're fired. Perhaps you should have been responsible instead of acting like a little boy in social media trying to run other men like a little boy in a playground. And if you went to an outside practitioner to have work done, then that practitioner is going to get it. You got to understand, we ain't in high school no more. Ain't gonna be no messaging behind the scenes. Ain't gonna be no talkie. Ain't gonna be no panels. You're not gonna be able to talk to nobody. Basically, you just, you know, and it has nothing to do with it. It's just the fact that you can see it very, very clearly. I mean, and he thinks that he's smart. He thinks that he has any kind of power over me. Oh, it's on and popping. Today, not tomorrow, but today. Most of the time when people behave the way he was behaving, because basically what happened was I was in Queen Fire Talia's chat room, and she wasn't really talking crazy. She was just like, why are you coming at me or whatever, she was crying. And I had cursed her yesterday too. She got cursed too. Okay. 2 days ago. But I was just in the chat room, just kind of and he comes on the panel, you bitch, you fucking whore, you motherfucker bitch, and your fucking kids, and just basically acting a fool. And my spirit, that's the end. That means that Armageddon is happening for him. Already for him to be that upset, something done already happened that spooked him. Because I've been doing a lot of work. And evidently a lot of the work that I've been doing has been getting dumped on him. You can't lean on my ex for support. He can't help you. And you can't project nothing to him. So what are you going to do? You may have to experience the holy death. And that ain't no fun. I can imagine that, in the next few days, like probably within the next few hours, like dude gonna be experiencing some real goofy shit. He gonna be having fucked up dreams, anxiety, diarrhea, throwing up. Yeah, like that's crazy. I'm telling y'all. So, beware of men like that, because obviously the thing of it is that he has no sexual identity. The reason why this guy has no sexual identity is because he hates it. He hates being a man. Usually men that hate women hate being a man for some reason. So, and it's crazy because, these men are harassing women. Now, I didn't deserve to be called a nigger whore is what he called me, a nigger whore. You sure you gonna get away with talking to me like that? Because right now he thinking I got away with it because her ex is cool with me. Uh, my ex is not the one with the power here. It's me. What are you talking about? Like, what do you think that this is? So y'all about to see my work, not no made up stuff. Like I'm talking about actual work. He's gonna testify to my power. Watch very quickly. Okay, you ever had some stuff and you like, why? And see, so he probably thinking I'm gonna go to my ex and be like, why you betraying me this way? I'm not no dummy. See, what I'm gonna do is make sure that I take care of you. I ain't gonna start no mess with my ex. I ain't gonna do that. My ex already, well, he ain't even friends with you for real. He don't even know you. He's never met you in person. He don't know you. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. You're donezo. Okay, everything that you've done. And see, he looks like an empty seater for demons. I can promise you that he is an empty seater for demons. And black men, y'all got to be careful with men like that. Y'all got to be careful with men like that because he's got them. Whatever that demon is, to me, it seems like a lot of people are possessed. Now, he is obsessed with this other man on here. And I said about a year ago, I started realizing that it's been Jimmy that's been pulling people back to that sector over and over again. Yeah, come on here on the panel. Let's talk about the bomb because he's obsessed with the bomb. But what they got to do with everybody else? You ain't nobody's family. Don't nobody care about you. So it's strange, ain't it? He done. He ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. He's gonna end up being housebound. His car getting ready to get messed up. He about to be messed up. Just for thinking that you a nigga, you a complete stranger online trying to control me. What a weirdo. I don't want to be associated with you, and nobody else really wants to be associated with him. Because he says all kind of disgusting things, but somehow did everybody's brain get fried or nuked? The reason why they won't diss him and tell him to take his ass on has been because of that demon. They about to diss him and tell him to go head on somewhere. Go head on. That's exactly what's getting ready to happen. That's the only reason, like, because really nobody that's over on that side actually likes him. So maybe a few people that a few women because he's a simp, you know. Uh, but otherwise, nobody over there like they can't stand him. Okay. So I'm saying this publicly. I wasn't even gonna come back here, but evidently I had unfinished business with the zombie ogre. And I can promise you that Jimmy's mama has been knowing for years that he is something wrong with him. Like maybe perhaps if the people that raised him wasn't so ignorant, he wouldn't be a 70-year-old empty seater for demons. Okay. Or maybe that's just what he was born to be. But he's no more. You are no more. Oh God, you're so done. Hold on. Hold on. So, you know what I'm saying? And here's the whole thing about it though. Like all this crazy stuff, and this dude has been like helping facilitate it. Dude, I'm running a business. And my business is a spiritual business. And you think of nasty, big old big face ogre like yourself, you think that you're competing with God? Mhm. So, watch out for men like that. And yeah, you do have to literally rip them away from the person. He is latched on to my ex like a damn baby bird trying to eat worms out of his mama's mouth. And he's supposed to be a man. Like I'm wondering if it's not actually a man, if because a real man gonna say, hey man, I was real disrespectful to somebody that you used to date. A real man A real man is not going to do that. You're jealous. Bye, troll. Bye, troll. Okay. Mm-hmm. And my ex is not gay. He's really not. Mhm. I'll drop the link. You got something to say for yourself? I'll drop the link for you, Jimmy. Were you mad because you know that it's over? There's the link. Come on here and say what you need to say instead of trolling. Come on. If you really, really strong and bout it, and you got a strong mind, huh? Because I'll destroy you and 10 other men that you got with you because y'all weak. You're a very weak man. This is my spirits talking to you. They're saying to you, you tried to interfere with business, and this ain't got nothing to do with money. My business, y'all not understanding it. This is all ordained by God. And you can even tell that they have little conversations because one of the other men that's under the control of the ogre asked me last night, Jamila, is your rent paid? Why would you be asking me if my rent is paid? Of course my rent is paid. These are bums. All right, that's what's up. I'm gonna post I just got a testimonial in. I'm gonna post it, okay, in a few minutes. So I gotta go. Ain't nobody gonna click the link? You got something to say for yourself? Cause it's destroyed. It dies today. You're not gonna disrespect the queen and expect to be all right. Real contemptuous and jealous. Broke all the way down, broke down, scared. My spirit's been on him today. Been on him. He's so scared. People feel sorry for him. But after a while, people ain't gonna feel sorry for him. Who is he? What are you talking about? This is not, who is he? Must be ignoring me again. That's him again. Dude, you know nothing about my personal life, you freaking creepy weirdo. And you remind me, that's him right there, y'all. That's the ogre. Who is he, dummy? Who is he? You talking about my man is ignoring me? Who is my man? Do you even know my personal business? Do you know anything about my personal life? No, you don't. So what are you talking about? Just, hey, listen, all of these little games that you think you playing from a troll account because you're a loser, let me tell you something. It's over for you. And I'm going to stay on you. It's over for you. Now, unless you're going to be a man about it and click the link, if you disagree with me, click the link. You're done, Jimmy. You're done. I'm gonna help Kat out and Tiffany and everybody. Even though Tiffany, me and her ain't cool. I'm gonna help out all these women. You are one sap, and you know what? Here's the thing about it. Men like that, they have such a hole inside of their soul that it almost sucks people in. other men. It sucks a man because his self-esteem is so very, very low. When somebody is very, very low vibrational, that doesn't make them powerful. It's definitely a lower level demon that I destroyed easily. Easily destroyed it. But now we got to destroy the man. We got to destroy you because I believe that he did that on purpose. He done made was there a pact that Jimmy did with a lower level entity purposely? Yes or no? Oh, it's a third party demon. Somebody else's demon is affecting them, an earth sign. Okay, so this earth sign right here. Judgment, sickness, then he gonna lose his job. Here's his karma right here for harassing me and then trying to manipulate my ex into harassing me at work. Okay, because y'all know that Jimmy's made videos talking about he's beating his wife up. Oh, we don't like men like you. Oh, listen, hon, it doesn't matter. It's your time. It's time. Okay, you've been coaxing and skating and scooting and booting. Okay, you've been doing a lot of disgusting things. This is the guy, Jimmy is the guy that dropped that revenge porn on me 2 years ago. He's the one that did it. I'll destroy you, Jimmy. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy your wife. I'll destroy your whole family. Do you really love your family? Do you really love your family? I don't think so. You should have put your wife and your kids first, like all the other men do. Now, it ain't even got to go that far. Does it have to go that far, y'all? What's wrong with you? You into men? Are you into other men? That's the question, Jimmy. Because why you so far up my tail and my ex's tail? What's up with that? And what made you think that you could what made you think you would get away with this with me? Because you already know what the deal is. You can talk shit, you can roast, you can call me a nigger bitch. You can do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, that curse is on you. And it will kick into gear. You gonna be this gonna be the saddest Christmas that you've ever had, Jimmy, and you deserve it. In fact, you giving me Grinch vibes too. Uh-huh. Oh, trust me. You're not fucking with me. I got way too much. See, you have to go to demons. Jimmy, let me explain to you the difference between me and you. You have to go to demons for acts, for packs. My blood pulses with demonic blood. Hmm? You can't handle the darkness like I can. I can travel to hell like Basil and come right back and be looking good and no scourge marks or nothing. You, on the other hand, you don't have demon blood in your veins. I do. In fact, I'm part demon, but I'm a good demon. I'm a good demon that grants wishes. Uh, you are a low-lifed loser that went to a lower life. You dealing with it's a third party because there's another person. I saw him. That person gonna be dealt with too. Okay, but basically, you had to go do a pact with a demon, and that's over because you're not running shit. That demon is my son. Stupid. That's why you need to, and see, this is going to be very humiliating for you. This is not going to be, you're going to be humiliated, Jimmy. That demon that you went to make the deal with is my son. He's got to bow down to me, stupid. I just don't understand it. Why you keep messing with my witches? I don't. And you be trying to mess with my witches too. Uh-huh. Oh, trust me. I bet you the reason why you don't cam up is because your eyes is white. You already going blind. I already know you going blind. So, that's pretty much what's going on. That's why I had to stop in the middle of my readings. Cause this dude, not only are you gonna go blind, but you probably gonna get your nose popped off. And nobody can help you. Going on a YouTube panel talking crazy is not going to help you. Okay? You do not have one drop of angelic blood. You have no power, Jimmy. I have the blood of a fallen angel in my veins, stupid. Who do you think is going to win? And who's in that sector winning? I mean, to be honest with you, listen. You didn't even have enough sense to be appreciative, but I feel that a lot of those black men in that sector, their minds need to be freed from Jimmy, and they all know it because all of them took a stand against him once. Y'all remember? They was all like, Jimmy trying to control everybody, remember? Mm-hmm. You remind me of that crazy dude that decided to go on a killing spree because he was a virgin. That's just how awkward and weird and socially awkward you are. Okay. Okay. So and whoever else is facilitating it, they're gonna get all of you. Okay, just to let y'all know that. And y'all gonna see it happen. In fact, that sector is already through finito. It is. Jimmy the one that he wakes up every day. I'm bored. He ain't got no identity. He has literally nothing going on with his life. He has a lot of regret and sadness. Yeah. Anyway, let me get this testimonial uh posted. Now I'll see y'all later. Okay. Y'all hit that thumbs up and enjoy the show. Enjoy it. But the thing of it is that my work is reality. It ain't nothing made up in that sector. Ain't no lie roast. Like he's truly, like I'm talking about some serious spirit cooking. I'm gonna cook him well done. If y'all know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Y'all let me know, man. Listen. We gonna have some peace around here. Finally. I'll see y'all later. Blessings, guys.